Good morning, gamers, or no, afternoon. I started editing this morning, but I ended up playing some Warhammer 2. I was just in a rough bit. We're playing Olga. They're faction you can pretty much steamroll with. I think they spawn at a bunch of different locations based off of that map, but I got the Wasteland. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hiccup. You start just with a nice little troll army, and that's one of the lovely things about this faction. Is all the units are fucking powerful. Your garrisons are gonna slay. And then real quick, I'm gonna show this off before I talk. Let's show off the little building thing. As the buildings for this faction are really simple. I think they're probably way different in Warhammer 3. If this is a faction in Warhammer 3, I forget. But if they are, I think they're probably way different, and they probably provide bigger garrisons and all that, but or more diversity. But it felt diverse enough and entertaining enough for me to have a shit ton of fun with it. And outside of that, just real quick, if anyone's here for an update on that story I told last time or the time before about like the friend, I think I talked about it again. I'm like, oh, nothing's happened of it. Yeah, that's not happening. It's evolved to a situation where I've been mistreated, and I don't think I can take a high road talking about it without ending up being rude or discrediting this person who might be having like a mental health episode or just ended up, not wanting to be my friend and did it through a unconventional means. So I'm not going to talk on that point further. Just know it's turned into a situation where mean things or unnecessary things were said to me to the point where I had to put my foot down. So, yeah, just please, it ended up really badly, and I probably won't talk about it unless we get back on good terms. I'm really going to try and make that happen by, like, greeting the person and, like, saying hello, because the bad things said about me weren't said to me. They were reported to me by someone I really trust that they spent time drinking with last night. So, yeah, my morning was rough. But no, outside of that, we're steamrolling here even with a really minor character. It's not a leveled up character. He is about the worst army ever of just these like desert fiend trolls with the knives and stuff. They're really cool. A lot of this faction's really cool. You may notice there's no battles in this. I had an issue that I no longer have. But for this faction, I think the Famir, or maybe I fixed it after this faction. I was having crashes loading into battles. Now, I still have extreme lag loading into battles, and this is applying to... I am playing the Norscan Dwarves right now, which you will see way later on. It's really fucking cool. But at the point in the campaign where I'm at, chaos, and we're fighting chaos, and we're up there. And I end up doing like a 3 army v 3 army, and it's like I have it on slow motion, so it will run. Outside of that, I definitely have talking points today, but we will go through the game. We're gonna take Kimmery, and then we're rotating west, and then south. You're gonna see why Greybeard's prospectors piss us off. We're also gonna move north with the secondary army. I have some good talking points, to be honest. Before that, I should probably excuse myself in case this is someone's first episode, which I don't think is likely. But if you hear me slurring a slur, no, I ain't saying slurs. No, if you hear me slurring my speech, or not sounding quite right, I have a tear in my lip. I don't want to compare it to this condition because I think this condition split, but kind of how a cleft lip looks, like where it tears up into the skin. So my face has this, fucking nasty, gnarly wound from, I don't know how it initially opened, but it definitely opened further. So it's affecting my speech, and then the edges of my mouth are irritated due to it. So I'm not exactly talking at the highest echelons of my availability to move my mouth. Either way, let's go against Greybeard's Prospectors. And then I guess the next talking point is easy to lead into from how much fucking money our faction has. I have been, as some people in this, some people here may know, I hyperfixate on things. I love just learning little. We're also taking out these guys, the vampires. But I like to hyperfixate on little things, and a lot of the times that is fantasy stuff, or my creative writing projects, or my projects, or bodybuilding, or whatever the fuck. And sometimes history. I have really enjoyed history. And just recently, I was like, this is going to sound absurd, but like mid-century and back, so like 1950s, like wealth inequality dressing, where like how, we've grown more and more modest with wealthy people, like quiet wealth, or, old money, you can kind of smell it on their clothes, but new money, you don't really, it's like, dude's wearing a t-shirt. And there's this huge, even bigger than back then, wealth inequality gap. And I just wish people, like, even the royal family, it's like, yeah, they're dressed in, like, Purdue, fucking Gucci or whatever. I want a motherfucker to stunt on me. And yes, I have been watching a bunch of TikToks of old outfits compared to new, so I will use their lingo. But I want someone to fucking stunt on me. I want them to serve. I want them to wear a goddamn succulent gown. I'm not talking like the Emmys or the Grammys or whatever. Those motherfuckers dress up like clowns. I want this regal shit. I want the cape to be, like, make me want to eat it with how it looks. Like, holy cow. So there's that. I don't know. That's just a talking point I wanted to mention at some point. We're moving back continuously down Greybeard's Prospectors. We're going to move south. And then, of course, we have their faction, the Taquito dinosaurs right there. And then up in the north, we are currently wiping out a large swath of Skaven who decide to mobilize against me. Well, that's what we would report as false news. To the who the fuck views troll news? To the Gork and Mork news network, we would report that they moved on us, but we went over there and we fucking we absolutely obliterated them. It's pretty great. I mean, of course, they're fucking Skaven. Like a half orc stack here can even go up against our fucking, actually no, that's a dog shit comparison, but like full stacks can go against really small garrisons of this faction and just get wiped the fuck out. This faction does have really cool upgrades too. You can upgrade like, I want them from temperate climates. I want the Arctic ones. There's a couple Arctic ones like Chaos and then Norskin trolls. It's like, I want those upgraded. Or you can be like, no, I want them all better. And it's called Too Stupid to Care. And it increases all of their, like, everything. All of them become way better, and they all get leadership and essentially unbreakable. And it's really badass. It's Too Stupid to Care. It increases the upkeep to a point where you're like, golly gee, I am really glad that I have this upkeep deduction from my blue tree. If you combo those together, it's still like a 4% upkeep reduction or something. Like, because it's like plus 20%. It's a 3% reduction still, which is nothing, but it's still kind of good. We've got to go down there. The Tomb Kings are camping on my settlement, gathering up troops. I sure do love how they do that. I would love to do that in real life. Just move a military, like a really small force, outside of a fucking city, and then just start recruiting. Hey, do you want to join our siege? Yeah, we're sieging this place. Come on, join up. These people came over here with the full stack, and they weren't even able to wipe out a group of like 6 fucking trolls. That's how good this faction is. Like, holy cow. Look at that. They got a full stack wiped out. I think they come back with another. We kick their asses to the ozone layer. It's fucking badass. And then we moved down here. We lost the settlement inevitably. But they weren't going to move into my central, like, area. They want me to pay them. Why the fuck are you making demands of me? Ain't no way. Fuck that. We've got that siege going on up there. At the same time, we're going to come on down here. We're going to take this settlement, probably trading settlements here. But I'm wiping out his capital, which will mean he can't recruit shit. And, you know, that's the fucking Tomb King way. 10 turns to, you know, I get my unit slots from my capital. It's really good. The tombs. I've unearthed the tombs. Shut up. I am troll. I simply am birthed from the fucking green moon or whatever the fuck. I don't know troll lore. Well, I know Throg's lore because he is good lore, but still. Blech. I don't know troll lore. We just exist. Regeneration, blah, blah, blah. So let's go on over here. We came on up here. Is this a... No, that's a new guy. We recruit a new motherfucker to go over here. We gave him a good-ass stack. Yet that doesn't increase their loyalty. Only way to increase their loyalty is just have them continuously battle or give them like an absolute full stack, which isn't really fair to me. And as we take these settlements, I think we're ending. Hell yeah, one take. That's fucking badass. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or wherever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's okay. Positive affirmations. Thank you guys for watching the episode. I really am sorry, like I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, if you guys came back for a story and I didn't have that story to continue. I just didn't feel comfortable continuing a story when there's actual bad terms, and I care about the person. Outside of that, I hope you guys, your time was used wisely. It's really valuable to me. Your subscription, anything you do give me always means the world to me. I'll always be thankful. And time for me to stop fucking